Hello YouTube family, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharida, and in today's video we are going to get into fragrances that I am absolutely obsessed with as of late. However, today we're going to put a spin on it. These are going to be cheapies that I absolutely love. Now, affordability, cheapie is subjective. However, for the purposes of today's video, these fragrances are all coming in under $100. I think my last inexpensive video fragrance was like under 150, like 150 and under range. These are even cheaper, all right? And some of these you can get for even $20, all right? So we're talking about fragrances that will have you smelling beautiful, not cheap, but at a much more affordable price point. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so this first one, you guys, I got the body spray for this one, and I was so blown away and obsessed with how beautiful and expensive it smelled that I went on ahead, honey, and got the perfume. This is a Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker, and when I tell you this fragrance I got for $20, $20 full bottle, but this smells so beautiful, womanly, grown up, sophisticated, elegant. Like, I could see someone putting this $20 fragrance on, no cap, for like a wedding day, okay? Black tie, special event. I mean, this fragrance is so good. And what really blew me away with just the body spray was the performance, okay? The longevity of it was crazy. And of course, we would expect no different from the perfume. It's even better. It projects. It lasts all day on the skin. And this is just so much bang for your buck. I cannot even begin to describe. Not new, but very new to me. And I'm so happy to have this one in my collection. This is something that you can wear all year, every day, signature scent worthy. And I feel like it, again, very sophisticated, grown up. This woman is about her business, period. All right, so the notes to this fragrance are actually quite complex, which totally explains the beauty of the fragrance and why it smells so expensive. So it opens with mandarin, bergamot, martini, lavender, and rosewood. Then you have middle notes of patchouli, orchid, and narcissus. And even though the patchouli is in the middle, this comes off so well done, very well blended. It is not scratchy, it is not screechy, it is not dirty, it is not overly loud, it does not take over the fragrance. It is done to perfection. And this is something coming from a patchouli hater, all right? So you have base notes of musk, woody notes, cedar, and white amber. So you have this gorgeous floral component to this fragrance, and it is really well balanced with so many woody notes, okay? So it's musky, it's woody, quite substantial wearing because it is woody and musky, and it has that patchouli, but it's also very, aromatic, feminine, fresh, spicy. I mean, this is such a vibe I cannot even begin to describe to you. So if you have never tried this fragrance, if you love floral fragrances with a very, woody component to it, but still very feminine, highly, highly, highly recommend you check this one out. If you're afraid to jump, I don't know why you would be for $20, start with the body spray, okay? It smells just like it, but the body spray is going to be like a more watery take on it, of course. It's not going to be as substantial as this, but honey, that body spray is getting worn down around this house. And I'm so happy that I decided to upgrade to the perfume because the perfume is about to be worn down, and I highly recommend this one. Fabulous cheapie. Again, this one is Lovely, the original. It's so many flankers with this one, but get the original. And this one again is by SJP. All right, so let's stay with aromatics for a moment, okay? Before we get into the sweet, the gourmand, let's stay with it. We're going to go with this beauty right here from Essential Parfums, and this is Bois Imperial from my favorite nose, Quentin Biche. And so many have said this is like a dupe from another fragrance that he's actually made, and is it Gayamid? I can't remember the name of it, something like that. But I tried that fragrance, and it was overly masculine, leathery. Like, it was so leathery, and I couldn't. Like, it was a nice fragrance for a man. This one even though people think they're similar, I feel like this one is very unisex. I know plenty of women that love this fragrance. I don't think I ever heard a woman say that they, you know, just wear diamond. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some, but this is very unisex, okay? It is unisex, leaning a little masculine, but aromatics are a like a masculine type of scent profile that I normally don't pull off. I can't, you know, I can do the woodies, the sweet ooze, all that stuff, but aromatic, is very masculine to me. This one is very unisex, okay? It is aromatic, like I said, but there is just a lightness, a sweetness to it, and a uniqueness to it. It has a basil note, and you're going to get that prominently, okay? It's very fresh, okay? It has a boatload of ambroxan in it, again, making it very wearable for me. So you have timid pepper. So that is a pepper that's in the family of like a Szechuan pepper. But you have patchouli, you've got some alkygala wood. Y'all know how I vibe with that particular scent. And you have some vetiver. So very woody and herbal, okay? And you got some freshness from the ambroxan. But when I say performance for in the $80 price range, honey, you don't even need much of this. It's going to get you compliments. People will be able to smell you from across the room. It's going to last 10 plus hours on the skin. If you are looking to get into niche fragrances, but your pocketbook is just like, girl, we're not ready. You ready now, because this house has some bangers, all right? The Vine Vanille from this house is exactly like a Herod, okay? Not quite as refined, but the notes, the way the fragrance comes together, you put that on, you step outside, people don't think you have on Herod, period. So I'm telling you, this house is so much bang for your buck. It is so much bang for your buck, and you can really start to delve into niche fragrances and get the quality of niche, the perfumers of niche, fragrances that are very popular, all for an affordable price point. Another one, is it Rose Magnetique? It's so beautiful. It's like a rose with a powdery, and it's like honeyed, and it's a vibe. It is a vibe. I don't even want to get into this house, but it's definitely a house you need to check out if you want something, you know, with some complexity to it, and you don't want to smell like the Macy's counter, okay? This is the house for that, all right? So again, this is Bois Imperial, and this is from the house of Essential Parfums. All right, so this next one is newer, okay? New release, but I love it, all right? I don't have the original Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, even though when the fragrance dropped, they was about to get me with that pink bottle, and just the whole vibe, you know, the marketing for that one, but I never picked it up. I might now. This one is a flanker for the original Sweet Tooth, and this is the Caramel Dreams edition. And this fragrance is delicious. So if you love Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy, exact same DNA, okay, picture that, but you're going to add a dusting of cacao, and then you gonna add some caramel, okay? And an even cheaper price point. I picked this up from Walmart. Now this is a new release, but it's very hard to find right now. You have to go to a Walmart in person. They had it available online at Walmart, and then they took it off immediately. I guess maybe they uploaded it by mistake. I don't know, but if you go in store, they should have it, okay? Well, they did at my Walmart. And this is a gorgeous, cheapy gourmand that smells delicious. So you have opening notes of sugar, almond milk, orange, lemon, and freesia, all right? And then you have dark chocolate, vanilla, orange blossom, and orchid as middle notes. It rounds out with base notes of caramel, musk, sandalwood, patchouli, and amber. Now the patchouli is not very prominent to me at all. It's probably there giving it just a little something, you know, to add to the longevity of the fragrance, which is not that great, but I wasn't expecting that for $20-something. It has a very light dusting of cacao feel. It's not going to be anything like a really super electronic, you know, dense, thick, dark chocolate type of, it's not that at all. Like I said, think fresh cream warm cashmere, and then you're gonna sprinkle some cacao over the top, or like a little bit of a dark chocolate, a bitter dark chocolate. It is a beautiful fragrance, and this comes in right now the 1 ounce. But I think they should be releasing the larger sizes soon, if I were to guess. Don't quote me on that. But again, very hard to find right now. But if you go to Walmart in person, that is where I got mine, because it's virtually nowhere online. But I expect that to change soon. But again, I love it. I do want to get my notes on the original now, but if it smells exactly like fresh cream warm cashmere, I don't really need it because I have that one already in my collection. But I do rather enjoy this take on it. All right, so again, if you enjoy those type of scents, you're going to like this one. Perfect for fall, winter. Don't know how long it's gonna stand up in the cold, but it's a cheapie. Honey, just throw this in the bag. There's like this, I don't know, is this plastic? Maybe like coated glass, I don't know, but I feel like you would be okay to throw something like this in your bag. And if something happens, you know, it's $20. It's not the end of the world. But the way, you know, the top really does secure down, really won't have much to worry about. So I would just say take it with you, overspray, and top it off. And gorgeous fragrance, again, from Sabrina Carpenter. And this one, again, is Sweet Tooth Caramel Dreams. Okay, the next one, also a new release, honey. We hitting you with the cheapy new releases today. This one, pleasantly surprised by this release right here. This is from Ariana Grande, Cloud Pink. They got me with the bottle. I was gonna buy it regardless, but this is without a doubt the best release of the Cloud line. This one has the best performance, okay? This one does still have the Baccarat Rouge DNA. However, it really does start to come into its own as a fragrance because it has that pineapple note. That pink pineapple, you really do get that on your skin. You've got the berries. So it's giving you like a Baccarat Rouge-esque vibe with tropical. You have to imagine that you have the Cloud, let's say Cloud Intense. It's more along the lines of that, but this is going to be a much warmer, richer, and ambery experience. It has amber wood, it has the oak moss in there, pink moss as they state, and it has a very prominent praline. Okay, so this one starts to get really ambery, a little syrupy sweet on my skin, and I love it. The other Clouds were a little bit more of like musky. The first one I think was really like that marshmallow whipped cream vibe to it. There is a sheen to this. When you spray this on your skin, it's going to be a thick sheen, and it's going to, that scent is going to stick around. The original Cloud, it was zero sheen on the skin, okay? So you can tell the oil concentration was just really amped up for this particular one. I did get a little sheen on my skin from the 2.0, but this one, even more, all right? So when I tell you this one really does stick around, yes, it does have the Baccarat Rouge DNA, but this one, I'm telling you, it's almost like you're going to add this ambery syrupiness. You have that praline, which is almost giving you like a cotton candy vibe. Like that's how sweet the praline is mixing with that pink pineapple. And I just really do enjoy this one, okay? $68 for the full bottle. Now this is worth the price point. The original, I don't think I would even pay $68 for the original just because it was literally a skin scent after 1.5 hours, okay? Now I understand it's a cheapie, but $68, I'm gonna need you to do better than a body splash, all right? This one, worth it, all right? This one, get your nose on. Go stop in Ulta, spray this thing on your skin. I'm telling you, I think you really will enjoy this one. If you're not tired of the MFK, you know, Baccarat Rouge DNA, okay? But if you're a fan of the Clouds that have come out before this, when you have them and you're on the fence about this one, girl, go ahead and get it because it is a fabulous release. And again, this one is from Ariana Grande. All right, last but not least, one of my favorite cheapies, one of my first cheapies, and my ride or die cheapie. This one is Casablanca. This is from Swiss Arabia. And God, you know what? It's just, when you take a whiff of this, this is a lot to offer for 30 some odd, you know, or $50. I think the most you'll probably pay for this is $50, but you can get this at discounters, you can get this gray market, and you really can get this about 30 some odd dollars. So Casablanca, to me, it actually has some complexity to it because there is this very unique hodgepodge of notes. You've got grapes, which I don't see a whole lot in fragrance. You have a prominent green apple, and it's definitely giving green. It smells green apple, grapes. you have a very prominent, delicious, addictive, sweet caramel note. You have, you know, this muskiness to it. It's very woody, but not masculine. You know, even though it's quite woody, it doesn't lean masculine. You even have a suede note. And for me, the suede does not come off as anything prominent or leathery at all. This suede is literally adding like a cashmere or like a suede texture. Like, think about when you touch suede, that feeling of texture. The perfume has that, okay? It doesn't really have a suede smell. It has a very suede texture to it, and I really do love this one, particularly for fall and winter. But I've already brought this out and started spraying it like around the house, because my AC, the heat wave that we are having around really the country, but definitely in Atlanta, it is too hot. Okay, my AC is left on 70 all day when I'm home, and it's like I will be freezing normally. It's still not even cold in the house. So with the AC on full blast, me at home, I've been spraying this one, okay? It's so beautiful, you guys, and it performs. The sillage is there, okay? It lasts 10 hours on the skin and clothes, and it is just so much bang for your buck, okay? This one, highly recommend, all right? So again, this one is Casablanca, and this is from the House of Swiss Arabian. All right, you guys, so that is our video for today. Be sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Drop me a comment below. Let me know some of your favorite cheapies, ones I need to get my nose on, because I really am trying to give you guys some more affordable options in 2023 and beyond, because I have learned that you do not have to spend, you know, a rent and your mortgage to smell good. You really can find some amazing, you know, affordable fragrances that will still have you smelling expensive, period, okay? These will have you smelling expensive, and these are amazing quality for the price point and will have you smelling edible. So drop me a comment below, let me know, you guys, all right? Also, don't forget, you can always shop the fragrances. They will be linked, if I can find a link, in the description box below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content, and I will catch you guys on the next one.